Hi, my name is Walter Scalzone. I'm a percussionist based in Dubai. I've been drumming for more than 20 years, professionally over 9 years. And I started drumming because as a kid was a way of expressing yourself, also playing with other kids, no? And now I do it for a living, but also I do it for a way of expressing myself, of giving energy and getting energy back. So I've been living in Dubai for 7 years. I currently perform around 450 events per year in the UAE and abroad. And I started when I was 5 years old in my hometown, which is is a village near Naples, where we have the biggest Nigerian community in Italy. In this village, my mom works for the council, and in the council she's in charge of assigning the kids with social issues, such as kids from the street, basically assign them to a community which hosts these children and make sure they live and grow in a positive environment. So when I was a child, I didn't have a maid. So after school, my mother used to bring me to this community, and in this community, the only thing that these kids were having is a drum, actually djembe. And I remember I was the only white kid among all these African kids, and we were just playing the drums all together, and it was actually a very positive experience, for everybody. I mean, it was fun, but I'm sure 100% that the passion for rhythm and for energy, the sense of community, I got it from those days. Now that I can, I went back to this community and I built a foundation. It's called the WS Foundation, which financially sustain the kids. Part of my profits, of course, not all, go to this community. And of course, we also organize events, workshop whenever I'm in my hometown, in order with the objective to give the children something back. What they give it to me is something that I live on nowadays. So I feel the need of going back to this community, give them something back. Of course, the small contribute I can give. My music nowadays is all centered on this message of giving hope, giving inspiration to the kids, especially African kids. So that's what I do. Productions will be out. Many productions have been already out, but my own music will be released this month in October. Hope you like it. So I define my style eclectic, I will say, because I cover different parts of different vibes, I will say. In 2016, I was the first water drummer in the UAE. So I was the first one launching a water drum concept in the UAE. And is actually a great show of mine. In fact, it's called the Walter Drums, but you can read it also as Water Drums if you put the L among brackets. I perform a roaming act. I perform next to the DJ with a full set of acoustic and electronic percussions. And finally, last year I launched the world's first LED handpan, which I managed to bring in 14 countries over 12 months, and I regularly perform it in the UAE. It's actually a great instrument that creates a great atmosphere, and it's very chilled, very lounge with very unique sounds. So what inspires me to keep going now is the mission I have. I will say that my music has a purpose. As I said, I've been working on featuring with other DJs, very important, such as Federico Scavo, Mr. V, and many others. But my music itself, bringing my name, is a music with a purpose. This is not about showing off cars, it's not about having girls around, it's about a very important message which is behind my music, which is about inspiring the kids, especially African kids coming of course from poor conditions and difficult situations, that they can still rise and shine exactly as I did when I was a kid among them. Most memorable performance has been difficult to say. Many events over a year, different countries. Of course, for me, Koya Dubai, Nikki Beach especially, been there for past 3 years. It's home for me, and every performance is always something wow that even myself I didn't expect. So every time is something new. But if I have to pick a performance, of course I'll pick a performance in a stadium here in Dubai at the 7th Stadium, where I performed for over 10,000 people last year with my water drums and with my roaming act. By giving energy, giving good vibes to the crowd I'm facing, and the best feeling is walking out to a venue knowing that you have done a great job and getting the great feedback from the clients and from the crowd as well.